It's time. It's absolutely time. All right. One sec. I gotta share the stream out. Oh shoot, hold on. One sec. I gotta do multiple things. Okay. There we go. Hopefully the audio is good. If it's not, I guess someone tell me. Bro, seeing this event must have been like must have been the funniest thing ever. Oh, is it already seated? Wow, I think it is. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll show the bracket off too. Oh, it doesn't look very seated. What? Or how many teams are in each div? Goes S, A, B, C, D. Okay, so it's like 5. Huh. Wow, there's like Div 4 teams in Div S. Wow. This is interesting. At least from what I can see. Unless it's like not properly seated yet. But yeah, I see like Div 4, Div 5 teams here. Or maybe even like low level. Are these guys low level? Yeah, they are. Interesting, interesting. You know what? There are like, it's actually insane how many low level teams there are. Playing in this. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up the stream and send the link out to people. And then we will start. I'm sending it out on Blue Sky. Okay. Might be a little tougher than I thought it would be to get good group sets. But I mean, I don't know if they're done seating. Holy. No, there's no way this is Div S. Yeah, okay, Div A doesn't even have a team yet, that's why. Alright. You know what's something funny I realized? I realized that FLUTI sets are best of 9. It's been a little while since I played FLUTI. I forgot. I thought they were best of 7. And I don't have like a map list thing like this for BO9, so I gotta make one, I think. Alright though. Should be able to get a set for every round of this event, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I am just waiting for FLUTI to start at this point. We got 4 minutes. Wait, looks like Div S is already seated. No way. Yep, it's seated now. Okay, this looks a lot more stacked. Nice. Ugh. Oh, there's only 4 groups. Wow. Yeah, because it's top 8 make it, huh? Okay. Cool. Looks like they might still be seeding, not gonna lie. So it looks like to me, what I'm seeing is Div, hold on. To me, it looks like Div S is around, or Group S, whatever it is around Div X to 2 right now, maybe 3. And then, but I don't think it's entirely seated yet. And then Div A is where is like for 2 to 3 to like 5 or something like that. Yeah. All right, let's see. We got 1 minute left. Have the groups changed? Maybe? Yeah, they have. They have. Huh. Okay. There's only... Wait, no. Okay, there's still 4 groups. But yeah, I've DM'd like... I've DM'd probably... There's 24 teams in Div S. I've probably DM'd like 12 to 15 of them, so... It is very likely that we'll find a set to do. The seeds still seem really messed up though, just from what I'm looking at. Like really messed up. Okay, the sets have started. Let me see what we got. Okay, I got a set. We're starting with Group D, I think. Actually, shoot, there's a lot of good ones going on. Cool. Holy, okay. One sec. Okay, so I'm gonna get like a schedule going. See what we got. I'm gonna do we're doing Group D, Synthwaves versus Chunky Milk. Let me pull up the match actually, so I can show you guys. Oh shoot. One sec. Boom. Okay. Give the give the stream a second to load. Oh shoot. Wait, one sec. I forgot to put on the thing. Just a minute. We're having technical difficulties. Okay, it might just take me a second to get everything ready. Yeah, just a sec. Should have it done by the time that we actually start, so that's good. Boom. Okay. Give it a sec. It might load. Oh man, hold on. Okay, it's gonna be a bit. Probably after this set, I'll have it fixed. Yeah, it's not gonna be fixed. But anyway, we're here with Group D. Chunky Milk versus Synthwaves. Synthwaves is Cap's team, they're in blue right now, and Chunky Milk is X-Term's team in yellow. Looks like we got Hammer coming through as well, and Pack. X-Term's team definitely taking a lot of space here in mid. It's nice. And they're gonna get some free value here as well. Just going into the push now. Comes the roller. And the clam economy is looking extra good too for yellow. Oh, but they all kind of fell. Wow, that was a really quick cleanup from Cap's team here. My stream assets are not working right now, by the way, so I'll get it fixed for the next set, but just how it's gonna be for this set. Hyper Laser's gonna be behind them. Matt has the crab, but he's 1 HP. It's getting a little dangerous for both teams here. Looks like we get a pretty solid defense though from yellow. But no real transferring this into any sort of actual like hold here. I see this term fight sword, it's gonna win. Great fight there, and the double actually, it's really nice. Good stuff. Looks like Sendu crashed. That might be why the assets aren't working. Because Sendu literally crashed from the number of teams. That's really funny. I think that's actually why. Oh my god, an X-Term team is going to go all down here. Just the Pack to defend. No clam economy from Cap's team, though. It's going to be pretty difficult to work with. We have a ball, at least. It's pity, I think. The Pack is holding them off maybe for just long enough here. It's going to be difficult to say. Both teams still kind of fighting for the space. Looks like... Oh wow, it's still really difficult to say. Looks like Matt is gonna be able to clean this up pretty nicely. Wow, even then, I mean, still not as many clams as you'd want, but pretty good score either way. Should propel Cap's team here into a bit of a better spot for the next part of this game. Great kill from Cap 2 is gonna also help Matt with the crab very soon. The Hammer has something to say about it. Looks like it's gonna be a trade. Okay. Does this work? Oh, it works now. It works. Yeah, Sendu is literally down. That's exactly why it didn't work. Hold on. Let me get the colors right real quick. What colors are these? Not those. Should be those. Okay. So yeah, Synthwaves. Oh, is it wrong? I think the colors might still be wrong. I think it's the other way around, unless I'm crazy. Yeah, Synthwaves is blue. Okay. I'll fix it after this game. But still, I mean, like, Synthwaves here has some good points on the board. They're gonna be going for even more now. It's gonna be a little difficult though. But the crab plus the good plays here, making it happen. Ooh, the booyah! Get insta-shredded. Okay, and this is a really good score, but it's gonna be a pretty volatile rest of the game here. Final minute as we get into it. You see Gaming with the Splatling up on the top left. Both balls about to be coming in soon in a second. This is looking really dangerous now for Synthwaves. Again, Chunky Milk is yellow. They're scoring now. They're gonna get lead, hopefully. Where's the last clam? Okay, Pisto has the clam. The Pisto, whatever. Yeah, we got some more clams here. Oh, and what a beautiful hammer, too. That was such a great hammer. Well, wait, we have a DC. Oh, no. Okay, but we're still holding it off. The DC might complicate things a little. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, we scored, though. Nice. Okay. Wow, that was still really close. Let me quickly fix... Let me fix the issue. God, next time I gotta have something set up for this. I'd like to quickly fix this issue. Yeah, one sec. Well, we'll go back to this for now. It's actually best of 3, it's not best of 5. I gotta fix that too. There's a ton of things I gotta fix just because this is the first game. One sec. We can go to the map list though, because you can see that. Let me update the maps too. So yeah, Chunky Milk won that game. Almost done fixing things. Okay, they're both blue for a second while I fix this. Oh, looks like... Okay, yeah. It wasn't a sub. Never mind. Okay. Colors are fixed now. So yeah, Chunky Milk winning game 1. We're about to go to Undertow Tower here as our next map. Honestly, if all things considered, I think this is gonna be a better map for Chunky Milk. They have, you know, the pack especially. It's gonna be super useful this game for stopping that tower early on. And I think they, in general, have had the better defense. So I think Undertow Tower suits them pretty well. We'll have to see though. I mean, anything could really happen. This is Splatoon. But at the same time, Caps Booyah, stuff like that. Oh, wow, someone forgot to check in. Shoot. But yeah. Hopefully everything should be fixed for the rest of the sets, unless Sendu crashes again, then my stream stuff is not gonna work. It's really funny though that Sendu was like crashed for like 5-10 minutes. But honestly, I expect to see just about the same stuff. I don't think we're changing any things, except for like maybe like a bubble for tower or something like that, instead of hammer from Chunky Milk. But here we go. And into game 2, best of 3, not best of 5. Let me fix that too real quick. Before we actually get into this game. Best of 3. Okay. Alright, but yeah. I'm a bit of a mess right now. I gotta fix the colors too. Okay, we should be good now. We're gonna see a lot of pressure on this just middle side. Wow. Eon gonna get like a crazy double there. Matt as well looking to camp this jump. Gets a little messy, but the job is done. Oh, Matt does have their back to someone else here. Yeah. Okay, so not as good as I thought this was going to be as an opening for Synthwaves. Thought for sure Synthwaves was going to have a lot more space here, but that doesn't seem to be the case, and that's kind of the main point I'm bringing up here with Chunky Milk's defense. It's been really strong so far, even though they have been like players down at a time. They really know how to hold a position well. As you can see here as well with the pen, like no one is contesting this pen right now. They finally do decide to jump out. I think that's a smart play. Got the Booyah coming out. This is looking really good for Synthwaves. No specials online from Chunky Milk either is going to complicate things even more now. Now with the Crab Tank coming out. But the pen is just getting free shots. Here comes the hammer, but it's denied. This might just snowball even more here. I don't see how Chunky Milk can come back at this point. Nate has the Dynamo ready to go. They're aura farming with the cooler. And yeah, I think that's game. GG. Commentating plus like managing the stream and everything else is a lot. It's a lot to do at once, so. Man. Okay. So now we're tied up. We are tied up now. Let me go back to the map list so you can see. Synthwaves has taken game. Wait, why am I on the BO5? Okay, I'm on the BO3 one now. Synthwaves has taken game 2, and we're going to be going to Rainmaker Mako. Kind of a wild card, I would say. At this point, I think it's anyone's game, really. We've seen how it's folded out so far. It's been kind of a bit of both ways. Honestly, if anything, it's at this point, I think it's favored Synthwaves a little more, just from what we saw last game being so dominant from them, even though it took them a bit to like actually start up and get something going there. But anyway, we're getting into this game now. Gonna have to fix the colors as always, but should be good right after that. Oh, these are the wrong colors. We have... Okay. Really quick fight in mid here on this right side. Eon's going in, Hyper Laser coming in as well. Getting a bit dicey, looks like trades from both sides. Not too much going on just yet here. Nate with the Dynamo takes a really strong position, basically completely uncontested, but they aren't able to help their team much. Because of that, I think Chunky Milk here is going to get a pretty good starting advantage. Looks to be so. Oh wow, that hammer was crazy. Again, just honestly a ton of trades going on. Chunky Milk maybe looking to swap sides here. They're going to go for this left side, but it's basically hopeless at this point. Very solid defense from Synthwaves as we get into middle game of this match. We're going to see Hyper Laser come in with this roller here. Not able to do too much damage. Maybe just enough, though, to give Chunky Milk some advantage here. They're still really looking for this mid. And they don't have too much paint or too much control to work with as of right now. They're really going to need some sort of special advantage here, but the hammer doesn't do enough. We're going to see a lot more of these, like, solo fights as we get into this mid now. Looks like we finally have a good advantage here. Eon's going to be running that rain, and it's going to... Oh, just barely doesn't get it. This is still, though, looking really bad for Chunky Milk, who's probably going to... Never mind, I spoke too soon again. Wow. Really back and forth game, though, so far. I mean, you can never really predict who's going to come out on top of these scenarios sometimes, just because of how quickly things can change. We have a crab up in a crucial spot. Matt isn't able to do enough damage, though. Looks like Gaming's hammer was enough there. We have the pack out, too, and a bubble from behind. Hold on now. This might get very dangerous. Bubble to secure that check. Great play here. Cap has something to say about it, but it's not enough. And we're going to finally secure check on one of the maps where check is super important to get as early as you can. They aren't able to get anything off of it, seems. Chunky Milk having to back up here, but even then, that check is going to benefit them greatly, so it's good to see for them. Synthwave's going to come back in very quickly here. We're going to go ahead and watch the roller POV as they go for... Ooh. Yeah, just trades all around, honestly. And that's exactly what you want to see if your Chunky Milk here. The trades are enough for now, because they're holding on. Because Synthwaves is holding on to Rain. Yeah, and look, they can just really play with this Rain on this right side now. We're going to see what Chunky Milk can do here on this right side with the Rain. But they really don't need to play too much into the left side. I see Term going in on this left. It's probably not the best decision here. We're going to see them now get kind of overwhelmed, but Hyper Laser is at least going to be able to stall the Rain in this really bad corner for Synthwaves, so it's going to give them a bit of an advantage here. Lots of specials online from Synthwaves here. We have the crab, we have the advantage at this point, but the rain does go down super early. Matt not able to find anything either at this point. However, there are two people from Chunky Milk down. And make that 3 now. It's getting really dangerous. Term gonna have to stop this basically solo for now until Hyper Laser can clean it up. And Synthwaves gets lead, but it really is not anything too special just yet. This hammer might have something to say about it. Seems like it does, but still this rain check is going to be super contested. Cap bringing it just a little further in. Is that enough? Probably not. Maybe. We'll have to see. Really just depends on the kind of defense that Synthwaves is able to play on this map. Oh, but it's not looking good. It really is not looking too good yet. This is really gonna come down to overtime, I think. And who can play the better offense, defense. We have Cooler out. Rain is gonna reset now. Both teams looking to find an advantage in this middle state of the game. We're gonna opt to play this left side. Rain can't go down though, it's not good. Chunky Milk might not have a chance here. We need to use Hammer on one of their specials or just a player. Hammer gets thrown for the Dynamo. It misses though, and that might just be game. Someone's got to grab Rain. It's only one player up, though. Hold on. Do we know where he is? We do. Oh, the bubble comes out. That's enough. Surely that's enough. Run the rain. Run the rain. Oh, my God. We barely live. That was really close. Holy. That was super close. What a game. But yeah, that game is going to go to Chunky Milk. Well done, Chunky Milk, for winning that. That was exciting to watch, though. Really exciting to watch. Yeah, Chunky Milk, honestly, not looking like the favorites after that second game. They really looked like they were struggling to find any solutions there against Synthwave. But they made it out alive of round 1. And they will be going on to fight FLUTI Boys, consisting of a bunch of people I don't know. So they should have a pretty easy run for the rest of this bracket. Synthwaves might be one of their hardest opponents. Yeah, it looks like it going into the rest of this, so. But yeah, good job to them. We're going to move straight on to our next set. This is a set that I'm going to really enjoy watching once both teams are ready. It's going to be... Oh, hold on. Sendu is dying right now because of how many teams are playing in this event. It's going to be 2 different Spanish teams. First one is Tilliness, and the second is Yaudel. They're going to be facing off against each other for round 2 of Group C. They might have, it might be a bit before we actually start with that set. But yeah, I think both teams are currently 1-0 right now, so it might just be a bit. But I will have that ready as soon as possible. Actually, we're just waiting on one game from Tilliness right now, and then we will be ready to start. So not too long. I gotta get the set ready to go as well. Dude, Sendu is running so slowly right now. It's actually insane. Okay. Should see everything start to fill out on the stream in a second here. Yeah, looks like the maps have changed and everything. There we go. But yeah, both Spanish teams. Teams with players I like to play with, and teams with players I like to face as well. So this will be pretty exciting, I think. I'm definitely excited to watch this. Let me look into round 3, see who we could be watching next after this. Honestly, not too sure. I want to get something in either group A or B because we'll have casted C and D, but I don't see anything good in A or B that I would want to cast. So we might have to wait on those and go back to like group C or D. Actually, I don't really see anything good for round 3. Who's on this team? Oh yeah, that's a good set. Bro, Sendu crashed again. Yeah, next time I'll definitely have I'll have like a scene just for the bracket and stuff. I think that'll be cool to look at. Okay, I think I have the set I want to watch ready. So I'll probably ask them early. Let me see. We still waiting on that set? Oh no, it's live. Alright, let me try to join. So we're about to start with this next set. Go ahead and pull up the maps again for you guys. We're starting with TC Museum, and then we will go to Zones Crableg, and if there's a third game, if it's close, we will have Rain Scorch after. Overall, again, pretty... Oh. Okay, I'm having problems with Splatoon. Looks like we're good now. Definitely pretty interesting maps. These maps definitely remind me of like the stuff you'd see in FLUTI with like TC Museum, Rain Scorch. We tend to see a lot more just zones only nowadays, but FLUTI is doing something different, and I don't mind that. Alright, I'm pretty sure we will be getting into this set in just a second. I think we're waiting on a couple people before we start. But this will be a good set. I think both teams are going to have a pretty good shot at winning this game, or this set. So it should be pretty close. Get to that game 3. Bro. They put me on the team. They put me on the team. Alright, looks like I'm playing instead. As you guys can see, I'm ready to go. Oh, you know what? Let me fix... While we wait, let me fix the colors again. Yeah, because that's gonna be it's gonna be off if I don't. One sec. Okay, there we go. Should be good to go now. Just some small difficulties. But yeah, next up we're going to TC Museum, or for our first game. We will be going there. Should start very soon because I'm sure everyone's gonna just ready up because they're all ready up pretty much, I think. Alright, and here we go. Getting straight into it now. Oh, let me change the colors real quick. Alright, and we should be good. So Yaddle is yellow and Tilliness should be purple. Yep. Okay, pretty quick space from both teams here. Looks like it's slightly in the favor of Yaddle at this point. But they all kind of have to bunch around this cooler, and it immediately gets pretty awkward. Trades on both sides. Callie's going to be distracting that left side now. Luis getting into a kind of scrappy fight here. It's going to end with Callie winning that and giving Yaddle the chance here to get a pretty good push. Definitely not unstoppable for Tilliness here. Tilliness should have the specials that they need to just kind of overpower and overwhelm Yaddle. Oh wow, yeah, that was very quick actually. A little quicker than I expected, I guess. Well done by them. They're going to have to move on to this right side now, which is contested right now by Lex, it seems. Yeah, both teams looking to play for this left side. It's super important that you hold onto this left side. Looks like Chiva's doing a fantastic job of holding onto it, but they're still going to get 2v1'd. So Yaddle has gained this right side of the map from Tilliness at the very least, which is going to benefit them a little. Stall out the push just a little longer, which might be what they need for a really good hold here going into this middle part of the match. Yeah, both teams not really having any deaths recently as well is something I've noticed now that I'm thinking about it. And yet, I mean, even then, looks like Tillius is able to find a way to kind of move through here. It's going to be very difficult, though, with how little deaths there have been on the side of Yaddle. And yeah, see, Yaddle's kind of able to just take control back very quickly here from the overextension. And Ripping here is going to be kind of singled out. They're probably going to have to jump out here. Yeah, there they go. All right. So honestly, pretty good control from both teams so far. Yaddle having fantastic defense, though, was really able to stop Tilliness from making anything happen. Bonk now looking for this tower play, and the Kraken as well. Kraken's going to be moving out for 2 people on this choke point. What a huge Kraken for the team. But at the same time, Yaddle's just moving up. Who cares? Who cares about the Kraken in our base? Let's just move up. And it seems to be working out pretty well for them now at this point. I say that, and then immediately after, Tilliness is able to find a way to clean up. Looks like Yaddle had some trouble there. Callie's going to be on the flank, but I'm not too sure how meaningful that will be. I mean, Tilliness already has quite a bit of the plat here. Luis is going to have to... Oh my god, I have no good camera angle here. Is going to have to give up tower for a second, but still, I don't see how Tilliness doesn't get the lead here. Yeah. And this is all of a sudden looking really bad for Yaddle now. Unless Callie can make a play, but yeah, Bonk just is able to single them out. Bonk doing a great job on this left side. It's going to be playing up here, looking for some space. Isn't able to find any, overextends just a bit, and that might be enough for Yaddle to come in here and make something happen at this point. Yeah, looks like Callie is able to do some work with the help of their teammates, and we're going to be moving it in towards mid now. So 31 is it's pretty solid for Tilliness here, but could very well not be enough either way. It really depends on how Yaddle takes these fights, and so far they have not been doing too well with the fights, unfortunately. Bonk gonna come in now to clear up this plat side, looking for this right side, maybe even to cross over on the right eventually. We do find a trade here, but nothing else really. Callie again on this flank side. At this point, though, it seems like Tilliness mostly expects it, but even then, it still is able to clear out a lot of space here. Very good job by Callie there. And at this point, again, we are looking for this right side. Bonk able to find one. That pick might just be crucial in stopping the rest of the hold here, but they do go down. Hold on. Wavebreaker comes out, so does the Whale and the Cooler. But they have 2 specials to stop it. I don't see how Tower gets far enough here. Yeah, the Booyah's going to come out to stall. Then we're going to have the Strikes to come out to stall. And it's just not going to be enough, unfortunately. Yaddle really needed to get this push on like earlier in the game for anything to really work out for them here. But still, close game nonetheless. Tilliness going to take game 1 there. So yeah, now we're going to be going on to game 2, which will be not Clam Blitz, sorry, zones on Crab Leg. I think both teams are going to have their strengths here. Bonka might not be able to use the Kraken brush here because, you know, a lot of the map is greats. At the same time, Yaddle might have some success with the heavy. I'm interested to see if we keep going with that for this map. Although Brush might at the same time do a little worse here because the map is very open. But yeah, interested to see what comp changes we make. I imagine that we'll see some sort of pen here. I mean, as always, we kind of have to. Same with sword. Like I don't see us really swapping off of any of the key weapons, sword, gal from both teams. That is. But yeah, I think it's more of that, like more of the supportive dynamic that might change a bit on this map for both teams. So we'll watch out for that as we get into our next game. Starting very soon. All right, and we will be starting now. Colors have been swapped. We should be good now. Yep. Comp change wise, we do see the rapid now. No pen actually. Wow. And then crab stamper as well. So it seems like Tilliness has actually changed out quite a bit of their comp. Yaddle sticking basically to the same stuff. Yeah, I don't think anything changed there. Yaddle having the immediate advantage, and is probably going to be able to convert it here on this left side especially. They do have quite a few angles to worry about here with this crab especially. Seems like both teams getting some value out of it at least, but definitely goes a lot more towards Ripping's crab here, which is phenomenal in stopping just Yaddle entirely. Now they are going to have to push through this left side at some point, unless they just want to hold mid, but that's not going to be good enough. Yeah, looks like we are opting more maybe for this left side. We're going to see this rapid poking out the left, singling out Callie here in the bottom left, but that is taking quite a lot of valuable time here. Yeah, Bunk can now be trying to move in as well. Albert is going to have something to say about that zip, though, I think. Ooh, not enough to say about it, I guess. And it's still, we're kind of still in a neutral state, but Tilliness looking so much better at this point, either way. Even without taking too much of Yaddle's space here, which is pretty impressive. Tilliness now moving in. Both teams have some trades, but again, this just benefits Tilliness quite a bit. Not looking too good at this point. The Wave Breaker as well isn't able to really do much. Ooh, it's getting close. Get to zone. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's not going to be enough, and I think that's Yaddle losing round 2. Yeah. So Yaddle having a pretty quick exit here to this round 2, but still decently good games, especially that first game from them. They did look still very strong. They weren't able to really move through and get to zone at any point, and Tilliness was able to really stall them out there for that entire game. So that will be our set. Let's see if I can find maybe another group or set to cast before round 3 starts. I don't think there's any set that, yeah, most of them have started. Bro, Sendu crashed again. Okay. Sendu is dying from all the teams. Yeah, Sendu's down. Not too sure if we're gonna be able to get a round 3 set because Sendu's literally down, but I will try my best. Looks like Sendu's back up. There we go. Yeah, let me see if I can find anything else to maybe look at. Hmm. Okay, I think I might have found another set for us to watch instead. Okay. I think I found a set. Let me ask them. Oh, and let me start looking at round 4 too. Okay, I'm still waiting for a response from someone. Okay, I have most of the sets figured out. I just gotta find one for round 4. Round 5, we'll be doing Group B Sword Dance versus Gaia. Round 3, we will be doing Group A Sun Eater versus Sueño Impossible. Or Impossible, I guess. Round 4, I'm thinking... I don't know. Tough to say. Yeah, I don't see anything yet. Yeah, round 4 is really tough. I don't see anything immediately that like pops out to me that I want to watch. I think I found one. Yeah, I think I found a set 4. I think we'll do Toilet Destroyers versus Synthwaves again. Watch Synthwaves twice. Okay, I think we have round 3, round 4, and round 5 sets to look at. We're just waiting for round 3 to start. And it might be a bit too. Hmm. Yeah. I think we got everything set for the next few rounds. It's really just up to who actually makes it to playoffs. I'm not too sure about. The set I'm waiting on is like super delayed, so might be a while. Might have to choose a different set. Yo, what is going on? There's still 0-0. Wow. I might just choose a different one. Okay, yeah. I think we're gonna have to skip a round 3 set. I don't think there's gonna be anyone I can look at. Cause the round 3 set I had is so delayed at this point. But we will have a round 4 set pretty soon, I think. Yeah, we're just waiting on about like 1 game-ish until we have a round 4 set. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for a different round 4 as well. Jeez. Let's see what I can find. Okay, I think I have found a round 4. Alright, we have a 4th and 5th set. We're just waiting on like one game, I think. Bro, Sendu crashed again. Sendu is on life support, unfortunately. Alright, we are still waiting on one game, but it should be over pretty soon. And then we will start. We're going to be watching two Group B sets because I couldn't get anything in Group A, and I also could not get anything in Group D. So we're going to watch Blank C versus Sword Dance. Sword Dance being Pita Bronze, Whack, and Color. And then we will watch, after that we will watch Gaia versus Sword Dance. So yeah. Let me go ahead and pull the set up for us because we're about to start. Yeah. Almost done. Okay. Our next set, like I said, will be Blank C versus Sword Dance. Biggest thing for this set, I mean, both teams right now seem to be. Actually, let me look. Both teams seem to be down a bit right now, but you know, this could still be pretty much anyone's set here that we're gonna get into soon. Blank Z is playing with the normal roster. I don't think there's any differences there, but Sword Dance is a new team consisting of the people I was talking about earlier: Bronze, Pita, Walk, Color. The main thing about this team is it is a pretty like long range comp. They have two swords as well, both Walk on Wiper and Pita on just any sword really. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. We are waiting for. Oh, hold on. We're waiting for still the set to end before this. But they should be done literally any second now. I don't see how it could go on for more than like a minute longer. Let me actually go check on both of them, see how they're doing. Oh, only a minute left. Okay. Looks like they're about to KO too. Yeah, they KO'd. Alright. So then we'll be starting the set now. Main thing also is we do have pretty midliney favored maps, which might end up helping Swords Dance quite a bit. We'll have to see. But it's all just going to be about how Blank Z can handle the really like midliney comp that Swords Dance will be running. Whether they'll be able to really outpace the swords or not, honestly. All right. Should be joining the room in a sec. Any second now. Surely I will see the room. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about this until now, but it might get pretty laggy. The set might get pretty laggy. Okay. We are in the room. Finally. And we'll be starting soon. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be playing not Mahi. Why am I thinking Mahi? Umami on zones, and then we'll be moving to Barnacle Clams, and then if it's close, we get a game 3. We will go to Tower Blot. I could see this going both ways. Either we get to just game 2, or we get to a game 3. Honestly, just Oh, it's just probably going to be a toss-up. We'll have to see. You know, let me look at how the rest of the divs are going. Okay, we should be starting literally within the next minute. We're all in the room right now. I will be back within the next 60 seconds. Okay, I'm getting back a little late. Because they've already started, but at least the colors are right. Alright, and here we go. Sword Dance getting immediate value with PETA coming in. A beautiful pick there from Benji as well. And Benji's going to be able to hold most of the space for Blank Z. Yeah, and we're going to see the edit also try to play this top mid. PETA coming in as well, getting one. Getting, again, crazy value. Really good job from PETA there. We're going to go ahead and watch Walk now. Just coming in on this left side. Splashdown going to come out, though. It's not going to get too much value. But it does get them the kill that they need to be able to hold this. Now it looks like we just got some specials online for Blank Z, who's going to be able to hold it even longer now, propel their lead further, and get the wipe out as well. Brown's now going to be coming out from this left side. We see Hammer come out as well. We need to get a kill here. They aren't able to find anything just yet. All the sides looking pretty rough right now. Looks like we do finally find something on this right side. Two players up left for Blank Z. They need to be contesting this bubble very soon. Looks like the Hammer's going to come out to do so. They really need a kill, though. They get the kill. Can they cap? Ooh, it's getting a little close here. Oh, Walk goes down too. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to cap this. Hito also going down. Ah, yeah, and it's going to be game. An unfortunate first game, but I I think Zones is also going to be one of Blank C's strongest modes, so we'll see what Sword Dance can come out for the other modes, or come up with for the other modes. Yeah. That being said, though, Blank C is able to take game 1, obviously, so that will be added to their score. But yeah, next up we'll be going to Barnacle and Dime, this time on Clam Blitz. A little bit of an odd pick. One of the less common FLUTI maps from the map pool, I'd say, but still a pretty decent map either way. It's at least playable. That's usually the standard for FLUTI maps, I'd say. Most of the time they're at least playable. We're probably gonna end up seeing quite a few comp changes from Blank C, but I honestly don't think Sword Dance is gonna be swapping off of anything in particular. I expect them to keep mostly the same stuff. Well, let me get ready to swap the colors. Doing everything solo is actually like it takes a lot of practice to do, I think, properly. All right, and we are gonna go start right now. Let me just get the colors ready to swap, depending on what we see. Okay. And there we go. We're ready to go. Alright. If Blank C wins this game, they will be probably going to finals or whatever you want to call it. Some early picks from both sides. Doesn't really end up meaning too much other than Sword Dance having a bit of an advantage here, but that advantage clearly is being removed pretty quickly as both swords do go down from the side of Sword Dance. Hammer comes out though. Looking a bit ugly as Blank C does already score. Bronze in a bit of a predicament here. Yeah, we're going to see them probably go down here as well with his PETA. Blaster now going to be holding down this left side, looking for color. But Sword Dance is able to find their space here. They do a good job of finding that, and they're going to be entering towards mid now. PETA getting into a bit of a scrap here. Color helps out. Perfect team fight there. And suddenly Sword Dance is looking a lot better going into this next minute. We have quite the special advantage just about if we can preserve our lives long enough. Both teams having some trades all around, but it for the most part is still kind of benefiting Blank C here. Yeah, and you can see now as Benji starts to move up. Both teams are really isolated though in some of their entries. But at the end of the day, it seems to be benefiting Blank C mostly. Yeah, and Blank C able to get that score off, but not much else, honestly. Sword Dance looking like they're in a pretty great spot here to move. Color maybe getting a little too aggressive here just to begin with. And Walk is going to go down too, which is going to really help Blank C move in here. Okay, here comes the bubble now. PETA able to contest the bubble just for at least now, but the splash drum comes out. Not able to find much. It's really just, again, trades back and forth, but that's all that Blank C really needs here to enter through mid. Still, either way, though, it has really been scrappy around this stack. Oh, and a great hammer there from Color is going to give them some momentum. Bronze gets called out by Multi here, who is going to be holding it down for a little longer. Color opting just to go for the score here. I don't know if that was the right decision, because now we lose the other ball as well. Peta goes down, and that is their whole push. Sacrificing 20 points, I mean, maybe. It might work out for them in the future. Or for the rest of this game. Peta now looking to enter on this right side. It's going to be looking for a pick here. Walk does go down, though. It's getting a little reckless, but it's okay. We still find the space we need. Peta getting a double here. It's going to help quite a bit. And Blanksy has a lot of balls to worry about, too. They have 2 clam balls, a lot of economy here. Looks like they're going to go for a slider cheese. Wow, okay. And they get both balls in, but they go 4 down plus use a hammer. I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, Peta cleaning up the last one, too, is really good. We do throw the ball forward, which I don't like. It's looking a bit risky here. Peta getting the bubble out in a really great spot, though. Hold on now. Color has a chance. We get some clams in here, but it's not enough. Oh, just barely. We really just needed another, like, ball there, like the pity. We're going to have to push this one more time. Still not impossible at all for Sword Dance to come back in and win this. We'll say. Blanksy definitely looking like the favorites right now, though. They're going to be going for another slider cheese as it comes out here, and this might just end the game almost. Hammer comes out. They get both. Oh, and the clam. That sucks. Lost the slider cheese. I mean, it happens. Blanksy knew what they needed to get done there to win. And that seemed to just be good enough. That slider cheese was good enough for them. So Blanksy winning that set 2-0. They are going to be moving on to probably playoffs. Let's see what they're at. Yeah, they're at 3-1 right now. There's a really good chance that they make playoffs here, so we'll have to see what happens. Still one more set to go. I mean, we have round 5 now. Looks like I'm gonna... Yeah, I think I'll just look for another set then. For round 5, because FLUTI's casting the set I was gonna watch. Really funny. Let me see if there's a good set for me to watch. I think there is one. I think we do have a good set to watch. We're going to be watching Group A, Round 5, I think. I think that'll be a good one. 2 good teams. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Although, oh, it's going to be a while. Yeah, it really is going to be a while. Jeez. We're still waiting on a full set, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I'll put on like a BRB screen and I'll come back when it's time, I guess, because it really will be a while. Chat, we are back. Yes, I'm Div 5. What about it? Sendu crashed once again, so give me my controller dropped. Give me a moment. Okay. And let's get started. We're waiting on the set to finish, but it should be done in a second. Let me pull up the teams for you guys. Don't mind these two teams. It's about to change. Just give it a sec. Alright, here we go. Should change. There it is, maybe? Why is it not changing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Do they really not have any weapons listed? Oh, no, they do have weapons listed. Okay. So yeah, this should be a pretty good set. We have on BBQ ribs, we have Mirage, who I know pretty well, and then we have some of the other players from what's the team? I forget the team name. Why do I forget the team name? But they're all staple +3 players for the most part. Players we all know. And then on the other hand, there's King, which I think is almost fully non-plus. But they're still very good players. They play with leader. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. Here are our maps. Oh, it still says blank Z. Hold on one second. Let me fix that. Okay, there we go. We got Clam Scorch, and then we have TC Haggle, and if it's close, we get to game 3. We go to Zones Mahi. So overall, pretty good map list that we got for this set. Should be a pretty good set to watch. As for how back and forth it'll be, I'm not too sure. I think it'll be likely we do go to a game 3 though, if anything. So yeah. We got a little while still before we start, but we'll definitely be starting very soon. Looks like King's leader might actually be sitting out this set. Not too sure how that's gonna work out. I don't know if they have. My controller fell again. Okay, let me put it somewhere where it's not gonna slip. Not too sure if they're still gonna have a backline, but it's looking like a no. They might just run Dynamo. Bro, because I had it on my lap. My poor controller. Like, and then I question why, like, my controller breaks and stuff. Like, this is exactly why it breaks. I have to stop dropping my controller. But yeah. Room is getting set up right now. This should be, I think this might literally be like one of the 2 last sets that we're waiting on to finish. But I think most groups are already done, it seems. Yeah. Like Group D, for example, already has their top 2. Group C as well, actually. We have a tie in Group C. Wow. Okay. But yeah, our first game will be Clams on Scorch Gorge. Still just waiting for the invite. Oh, Tanner, I have something funny to send you. I'll send it to you in a sec. Once I get everything here sorted. Actually, I might have to send it to you later. I think I might be last to join the room. Yeah. I gotta send you something, is what I was saying. But maybe not yet. Because I'm working on getting in the room right now. I am not seeing this room. Why are they in this pool? This makes no sense. They're not in the FLUTI Div S pool. They're in the Div A pool for some reason. One sec. Oh, Tanner, I didn't tell you? Okay, well, I will tell you soon, but right now I gotta work on getting in the room. I'm still not in the room. Oh wait, this might be it. No, that is not right. Ribs are really good, but you feel like they are sauce dependent. I understand, yeah. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Well, we're ready. We're about to start. Finally. Oh, I could have joined off Mirage. But I didn't even see Mirage in a room. And I still don't. I guess Mirage is offline. What are they doing? Okay. Alright, we're ready to go. We'll start any second now. This is funny though. We're having we just had a couple of issues, I guess. What about King? Is King sauce dependent? I don't know. Okay. But yeah, any second now we'll start. Just give me a moment to get the colors right when we do start. Because I will likely have to switch. Oh, and the colors are swapped. Wow. Okay, hold on. It's going to take me a second. Because I have to swap the colors too. It's all blue. Alright, there we go. We should be ready now. Just waiting for them to ready up. Alright, and we are in. I got the wrong colors. Hold on. Okay, those are the right colors. So King is yellow and BBQ is blue. BBQ Ribs definitely starting off a little stronger here. They're going to have a lot more control over this left and right side, although they're not playing too much with it. And that gave King really a good amount of time to move up now. Looks like Oreo is going to be able to find a great pick on left side and propel the team left, although that seems to be stopped by the rest of King, who are now going to be looking to push this crab, hopefully. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of stuff happening on this right side. Looks like we have a play from the Dynamo here to contest Mirage. They are able to find one here, and that's going to hopefully be... Oh no, Oreo still has mid. Okay, so I mean, they get the clam in, but they're still going to be missing one clam here. King is going to have a bit of a disadvantage here going into this hold. Ultra deciding to trade their life for... Oh, never mind. Wow. I did not trade their life. I lied. Mirage here left to fend for themselves. They're going to have to get a pick here to really get their team back in. Oh, and wow, they're going to jump a whole nother clam too. Yikes. Okay. A lot of damage has been done now. 39, not impossible to get to on this map, but it's going to be difficult if BBQ Ribs is not able to set up properly. And setup seems to be the issue here, as we still see Zog down here at the bottom, just holding down the drop. Will he pop and crab just to take some more space? That is something that this comp has. The comp has double crab. And BBQ Ribs is able to take quite a bit of space here. They're going to have quite the push going ahead here, especially with this crab up now from Oreo. We see the clam ball jumping in as well, and this is exactly what BBQ Ribs need. They were able to convert this so easily and so well to winning state for them. They just need one or two more clams here. Looks like we have that economy going for us. We're going to now watch whoever this is. I have no clue who this is. This isn't Oreo now. But it's their gal player who's going to be holding this bottom left portion of Scorch. And so far, I mean, we haven't even really seen King try to come back in yet. It looks like we do have finally the Carbon making a play, but it's not going to really do anything. They're pretty isolated here. And BBQ Ribs is just going to be cycling even more clams into this basket with the Splash having Crab too. This might just be game, and it is. Well done from BBQ Ribs getting that first game. And yeah, I mean, that's all I really got to say about that. That was pretty clean. They were struggling in the beginning and then brought it back pretty quickly and had a great hold with that double crab comp. Let's go ahead and check on our map list again. As I said before, we're going to be taking this now to TC on Hagglefish. So pretty different than what we had on Scorch, but I can definitely see the double crab working pretty well on this map as well. It really all just comes down to the counterplay that King has. And if King wins this one, we take it tied, then we go straight to Mahi. So yeah. But like I said, next up we have TC on Hagglefish. Honestly, I don't think we will end up seeing too many comp changes, but if we do, it's probably going to be some sort of counterplay to the double crab on the side of King. All right, any second now we should begin. And as always, just give me a second to work with the colors, figure out what's next. Because I still haven't found a way to automate them. All right, and here we go. Again, tower control on Hagglefish. Let's see what comps we get. Looks like we got mostly same stuff. We might see... Is that blaster different? I feel like that blaster is different. I feel like they used Splashdown last time, but maybe not. I don't remember. Either way, a really slow start again from King here. They're playing a lot of the sides instead of that middle area, which Mirage has down held really well, as you can see here. Looks like they're going to have Cooler as well. Pretty aggressive crab, too, from Goldie, and that might just honestly put them in a worse position here. Looks like it's just them two now. Little overextension there with the crab. And now we're going to be going into King trying to hold this. Really propel them to a good spot here. They're already getting that though with the Gao going down. King is going to have a lot of this left portion of the map, and it's going to be very difficult for BBQ Ribs to come back from this without bleeding a lot of points. Let me go ahead and watch the Gao now as they make a play for tower. Able to distract it just long enough and somehow get the kill on the bubble as well. That's going to help quite a bit here. But they're still moving the tower. And now it's just the splash. Dynamo is still alive here, contesting that crab. Looks like they are able to get it down finally. And BBQ Ribs suddenly in a really poor situation. They might not even have a chance here. Looks like they barely get tower in time. 3 is going to be disgusting to get to against a Dynamo. But just like last game, I really think anything is possible for both these teams. Interesting trades coming out. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a brawl on this left side. Goldie goes down to the bait. Yeah, both teams gonna have a difficult time in this mid now. Really comes down to who plays the sides better, and if BBQ Ribs can get anything off this whale. Looks like they are able to find one. We're gonna see the Carbon go in and get one as well, but it's really just yeah, it was just the zap left. Overall, that mid fight went pretty hard in the favor of BBQ Ribs, but they really have to get far here to do anything. And BBQ Ribs really isn't playing for that long push just yet. It looks like they're more trying to break the tower with both crabs being used. One player going to go down. The bubble as well on the right side is going to really help King out. And yeah, it looks like they're going to be able to just clean up most of this here. As you can see on the map. Not too much left to deal with for them. And that was a pretty quick retake as well. Really just waiting out the crabs is all that they needed to do. We're going to see them now have to fight again for mid, though. If this goes poorly, this could be pretty bad for them. Zog playing this left side isn't able to find anything. On the other side, we have the Carbon moving for the right. Again, also not able to find anything on either side yet. Looks like we finally take some fights here. Both sides going down with trades here. And again, BBQ Ribs has had to use both crabs just to get to this 54 spot. They're going to really need some good picks here to get any further than that. Bubble's going to be coming out soon as well. The Gal now 1v1ing the Carbon here. Oh, this could get really bad. We see Soren aura farming now on this left side. It's just Mirage. And unfortunately, honestly, if Soren died there, that might have gotten a lot worse. Soren won that 1v1. Soren's going to be moving through now to this left side on that zap. Close to Cooler as well is going to be great for their team. BBQ Ribs is running out of chances here now. They have probably one more push left, but they cannot afford to burn both crabs before even really getting anywhere with their push again. Yeah, we're going to see... Looks like King's just trying to stall at this time. Maybe push tower a bit, but they're probably not looking to overextend, but they still do to go down here, and this is looking fantastic now for BBQ Ribs, who are going to be moving in, 3v1ing Zog, and same thing with Soren now. It's just the rollers alive from King, and they're going to be taken down pretty swiftly too, with just the Dynamo remaining. Now King was able to hold quite a bit of mid, so they're still going to have to go through a fight here. And it's really not favoring BBQ Ribs either. Looks like King is able to clean up pretty well there, and that's going to probably be game. I don't see how BBQ Ribs could come back from this at all at this point. Yeah, they're going to have to just run for tower here. And yeah, okay. So King taking game 2. It means we are going to get a close match going straight to Mahi zones after this. But well done from King. Like I said, we are 1-1 now. Mahi zones will be next. From what I remember, I don't think we saw any comp changes. I don't know if we're going to see any this game either. I think both teams seem to be pretty comfortable with what they're running. It's really just a matter of if King is able to force out that double crab into like a worse play from BBQ Ribs most of that last game. Probably is going to be the same thing for Mahi too. If BBQ Ribs ends up using or burning both of their crabs just to get a push in, they're going to have a really bad hold in comparison to their push, so or their retakes. So I think it'll come down quite a bit to that. Otherwise, though, I think this is a perfect game 3 to go for, or to go with. Zones Mahi, I mean, you definitely prefer it over stuff like like Rain Mako. And we're gonna be starting very, very soon. Actually, it looks like both teams are, like I said, kind of readying up, ready to go. Not really gonna counterpick anything. They're all pretty comfortable with what they're running, so it's just gonna be a matter of who can pull through. And I think this set might actually also decide who ends up getting... yeah, it might actually decide who ends up getting into Div S finals as well, which is pretty cool. But here we go. Final game. As always, give me a second to mess with the colors. Looks like I got it though. Yeah, that was pretty easy. All right, here we go. And yeah, we're seeing, I think, exactly the same stuff as always. Double cooler comp from King. Gonna be pretty volatile. It's gonna be very hard to retake the zone though with that double cooler comp against Crab. Against double Crab even. Instant advantage for BBQ Ribs here is just really gonna hold their side. They're not gonna overextend this time like last time. And I think that'll work out quite well for them here because they're gonna have a Crab very soon. Zuka does come out first though. It's looking a little difficult here for BBQ Ribs, who's gonna have to back up at this point, and none of them got Crab quick enough in order to contest the rest of the players of King. So this is gonna mean King is just gonna have instant advantage here, and really have this first hold. Dynamo is gonna go down. We're gonna end up seeing both Crabs be popped for this retake, which is exactly what I was talking about. Looks like the retake does go pretty well for BBQ Ribs. Goldie getting a fantastic kill there onto the Dynamo. That's going to mean quite a bit for their team. We're going to watch Soren take this fight and end up getting a trade on the Gal as well. Things are getting a little scrappy. Looks like BBQ Ribs is going to have to back up here and move over to this left side again. As you see Oreo almost with Crab here. It's really going to come down to if we can move Zog, and they are able to move Zog out. Both Crabs again getting popped here, maybe just one. Yep, both Crabs getting popped, but the Gal does go down here. So these Crabs might not get as much value as they were hoping for. Zog does feed the Crab though, hold on. It's getting a little close. They really need to get the zone here somehow, get more control. Looks like Goldie recognizes that, able to find quite a bit of space on the zone. And yeah, they are able to kind of flip this and get a better position going for them. A lot of members of King stacked on this right side now is also going to get really awkward for them. It's just the Carbon left stranded out, but they are finding one, it seems. Looks like Goldie again popping that Crab here is going to have advantage and bring the team into a better spot. Both Crabs getting popped, actually, not just one. But King survives it. The Gal now going to be playing for this left side. Again, I think they're going to be going more for this left. The Gal getting two, actually getting three. They're going to be aura farming there. Great picks from them. And that is actually going to just like fully put them into a hold state at this point. Yeah, we're going to have to see King retake now with basically no advantage. And they aren't really close to any specials. They have the coolers, but they don't have any Zuka, any bubble. And we're going to see a Crab come out any second now. Yep, here's both Crabs. Getting quite a lot of value this time. Oreo's Crab looking fantastic there. Oh, but they go down to Zuka. Hold on. There's still a chance here for King to move through. Bubble comes out, but the Gal is able to stall for quite a long time here. Goldie's back in as well. The Gal does get stranded to solo, but looks like King is going to find the zone here in a second, unless Zog goes down. Zog gets one here. It's still very close. BBQ Ribs able to find the zone finally, but they bled quite a few points. Or sorry, King able to find the zone finally, but they bled quite a few points. They are going to be counting down with low penalty though. The Crabs have to come out soon and they have to be efficient. We're going to see both Crabs going opposite sides here. Goldie going left, Oreo going right. First Crab gets popped. This right side is going to be very important here for King to hold. Oh, looks like trades all around here. It's getting close. Oreo able to find one, and really BBQ Ribs only needs the cap here. King has to do something. They aren't able to find anything. They have a minute left. I didn't even know who to spectate because everyone's just like going down so often. like the state of the match is changing quite a bit here. Oh yeah, okay, and again, this Gal able to find one, but this is really risky here. They still have to move through this left side, and it's not looking too easy to do. We're gonna have to wait for a Crab here, it seems, but both Crabs are gonna be online very soon. It's gonna come down to this cooler play and where the Carbon plays as well. Looks like one of the the Carbon gets one as well, and the Crab is left stranded. This might just be it. They have a Crab up, but the pen's down. Two go down. King is gonna have this. Wow, close game, close game. King taking game 3 just barely. Like I said, it came down to that drop there. The Carbon was able to find a pick onto the Gal, and one of the Crabs also went down, and that was it. Good job from King. able to find that game 3. It was a really close set though. And I think that's it for FLUTI groups. I think all of them are done now. And we're going to be moving on pretty soon to Div S finals, containing 8 teams. Those being King, Chunky Milk, both of which we've already seen. Toilet Destroyers, which we haven't seen. Sun Eater, which we haven't seen. Daydreaming and Poyo, which we haven't seen, and then Tilliness versus Blank Z, which we've also seen those two. I might honestly go just to spectate King again, or maybe we'll do the Blank Z versus Tilliness set. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright, I'm just waiting for Div S Finals to start. Looks like it has. Let me go ahead and message Bonk. I think I will, yeah, I think I'll start with Tilliness versus Blank C, probably. Let me go ahead and pull that up for us. So yeah, I think I'll stay this side of the bracket, and then we'll go back to the other side for the next set after this. Okay. One sec. I don't know if we're gonna get it in time. I haven't gotten a response from either team, so just waiting. I think they might have already started. There's a chance. If not, I might be able to find a Or actually, no. I think we just probably wait for the next set after this. Yeah, I'm really not too sure. Still no response. I think it's likely I'm gonna have to wait until the next set. Actually, no, I don't see Bonk in a room yet. I think there's still a chance we could join up. But we are in quarterfinals now. I believe it's still best of 3, although I don't know. All right, yep. We got permission. We're going to go ahead and join. And yeah, like I said, we'll be watching Tilliness versus Blank Z. EU team, or well, I guess Tilliness is a South American team, Spanish team versus Blank Z European team. I don't know what part of Europe though. I think maybe lots of parts. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know the exact. I just know EU. All right. Oh, looks like they have already started. Shoot. All right, we're gonna be joining midway through, but I don't think that's a problem. Okay, it is BO3. I had to check. They've already started with the Tower Haggle game, so we'll just be jumping in on Clam's Scorch in like 5 minutes or so. I'll give you guys the ETA. But yeah, I'll be back when we do start this match. Alright, so Blank Z won game 1. We're going into game 2. Let me go ahead and pull up the thing. We're gonna go to game 2 on Clam Scorch. We might only see one game of the set. I mean, it depends what to see. But yeah, first game was TC Hagglefish, which Blank Z won. And we'll now be going to Clam Blitz Scorch. And then finally, if it gets to a game 3, we will go to Scorch on Mako Mart. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. Let's go ahead and go to this scene. So Clam Blitz on Scorch, this might honestly be a pretty difficult map for Tilliness again. I can see Blank Z's bubble being very difficult to move here. Same with just a lot of the fighting weapons that they're going to be running. At the same time though, Ripping plus Bonk, the combo there on like the grates and also the right side is going to be super nice for pushing. So I could honestly see this going both ways, although I don't think this match is going to last the full 5 minutes, if I had to guess. I think this is going to be a quick match, one way or the other. It's just going to come down to really who holds the mid at the start, and then who can convert that lead into a game-winning hold. Or game-winning push, I guess. But yeah, we're going to be starting very soon. In fact, right now. As always, give me a second with the colors. They might be really messed up this time, so we'll have to see. Might take me more than a couple seconds to fix the colors. Oh no, actually it looks like we're good. Okay, so yeah, Blank Z is going to be in that like yellowish color, and then Tilliness will be the purple. Tilliness having quite a bit of mid to begin with. They have basically the entire mid controlled here. Looks like Bonk is able to find a way in that bubble. That trade's going to be pretty helpful here. We are in a 2v2, a little bit of lag coming out as well. Looks like Blank Z is able to find quite the advantage here. They're going to have quite the economy going into this too. Probably going to end up getting down to like 70 or so. Unless they get this ball in too, which might just happen. Yeah, it looks like they are able to get this ball in, get to 54. Bonk's going to come out with this Kraken now. Cause some mayhem, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, pretty quick push from Blank Z. They get quite a lot done there, which will be very beneficial for them. We're gonna see Ripping now on this crab as well. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was a bit laggy or something. Both teams now struggling to find their space, their footing. Looks like Tilliness really does have good control at the very least, though, of mid. But they're definitely going to struggle to get this ramp connector part. Yeah, it looks like we're going to see the Kraken come out now. Multi's going to have to make a play for the ball here. And it looks like they are able to kill them. Ooh, this is getting difficult for Tilliness now. That trade was so important for Blank Z to hold mid. And they're going to keep going here as well. Looks like they have 3 specials online. We have the bubble, we have the strikes, the slider even too. Jump comes out for the splashdown. Not able to find any value though. And this is going to give Tilliness at the very least a good or a better hold of mid. And likely that ramp too. Obviously Ripping has the crab up. We have the ball here coming in now. It's going to be traded out pretty quickly. The blaster from Benji as well. And the Kraken getting stalled. Okay. Blaster able to find 3. And it looks like just back and forth really. A lot more back and forth than I thought there would be at least. And I think it's because both teams' defenses are, for the most part, pretty solid. It's just that both teams have a lot of advantage given to them with their specials for the most part. Blank Z opting to go back though. It seems like Tilliness is going to have another chance here to push through. get some value here. Looks like they're close to basically every special they have. They see the one flanking too. Wait, this is huge for them. Oh, but Luis goes down. It's not good at all. We have a second Luis coming up now. Bonk also going for the trades. Beautiful trades from Bonk here. Luis coming in, ripping as well with the flank crab, looking fantastic. We have quite the advantage here now from Tilliness, although they are going down. It's getting a little difficult. Wow, they somehow were not able to get lead. How does that happen? 2 minutes left, but still. This is not good for either team, honestly. We're gonna go back to a pretty neutral state, and it's just Benji up here up front for now. Might give Tilliness the advantage back if they just get one good kill here. Multi's looking across grates, probably. Bonk also sees it, though. I'm gonna go ahead and watch Bonk now on the other side of the map. Looking to cause some distraction. Multi going for basically the same thing. Gets caught out, though. This is fantastic for them. Tilliness is gonna have quite the advantage here now going into this. They're gonna have to watch out for this blaster, though. The blaster has splashdown, ready to go. Here it comes. Oh, wait, but it doesn't find anything. Hold on. Still looking to use that splashdown. Wasn't able to find a place, though. Luis needs to get this kill. This kill is so important. They get the kill. Oh, hold on. Hold your horses. Wait, we forget the ball. Oh, no. Okay, we get the ball. We get the ball. But Benji's here. Oh, no. This is so bad. Really close game. We're gonna go ahead and watch Benji again. With this blaster, they're gonna have to shark and find something. Oh, their teammates are going down, though. It's about to get really ugly for one team here. Looks like it's gonna be Blank Z who's gonna have major disadvantage going into this. They don't have much going for them. Yeah, here come the balls. Luis going in, though. Hold on, wait. We get the score. Crab to live. Ooh, I don't know if that was worth it. Ripping finding one. Oh, if Ripping finds a second, this might be game. They find the clam ball at least. There's gonna be one behind, though. Do we see? Luis gets the kill. Oof. This is still anyone's game. They have a couple seconds here. Blank Z needs to make a move right now, though, and they haven't made the move yet. I think it might be game now. I simply think there's just no time at this point. They have to dive. All three diving at once. Oh my god. They get the jump in. Wait. Oh, it's not time. It's not enough time. Wow. Close game. Close game. Tilliness had a lot of the mid there for most of that game, though. It seemed like they kept the advantage pretty well. Blank Z never able to really get anywhere with it. So we're going to go to a game 3, Zones Mako. Super close game, though. Like I said, last game will be Zones Mako. But from what we saw, I mean, that Tower Haggle game must have also been super close. Okay, so like I said, next up will be Zones Mako. We'll have to see what both teams can do on this map. Honestly, if I had to give it to one team, I think Tilliness might have this game. Looks like they are going to be changing their comp up quite a bit here, but they were looking really strong last game. I think they're going to be able to pull through this game as well. But it'll probably be pretty close. Definitely no one's set in stone to win this game, though. No way. Alright, and here we go. Final game. This will decide who faces either Daydream or Poyo. They're both 1-1 right now. But yeah, it's a very important game. Go ahead and fix the colors, and we are off. Here we go. We're going to see again, Tillian is taking quite a bit of space here. Ripping also playing this left side beautifully here. But yeah, the bubble is going to have something to say about it at the very least. Cooler is going to be up pretty soon from the side of Tilliness, unless they go down like that. Ooh. Both teams getting trades out. Looks like it's really going to benefit Blank Z though. Yeah, Tilliness all going down here. Really difficult situation now for them to be in. Multi's even going to be behind too. With the slider, is going to find one, and that's just going to delay Tilliness' push here even further. Another one going down. Oof. We see Bonk going on the side here with probably a special soon too. Yeah, they have Kraken ready to go. Strikes are going to come out, so zone is definitely going to be capped here, but 41 is already a pretty sizable lead. And looks like Tilliness is going to also have to deal with just the rest of Blank Z as well. Like they're, yeah, Blank Z just gets it back. They get zone. Blank Z playing the sides really well just in general so far this match. Definitely a lot better than Tilliness has been. Okay, so now we go into more of the mid game. We see the Booyah Bomb come out. Kraken as well. Tilliness just ready to make another push pretty quickly back in. Tetra does go down. Blank Z is going to have to back up here. And backup they don't do. But they still somehow come out of it pretty well. Yeah, Blank Z's been holding onto this mid so well so far. Just by playing the sides. Like, look at this. They're going to play this left side here. Benji's still on the flank. My controller's not working. Slide is going to come out as well. For the zone. Okay, hold on. Tilliness might have a chance here. Bonk goes down, though. Splashdown as well. Yeah. Wow. Blank Z still holding on to it. If Tilliness can move them out, I think they'll have a very good chance of winning this game, but they aren't able to move them out of zone just yet, or mid. Yeah, Ripping's going to have to fight a really bad 1v1 here. It's going to go in the favor of Blank Z. This is looking really bad. Benji does go down. They have an opening on the right side. Bonk can't die, though. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, Bonk dies, but they get the trade at least. Oh, it's 2 down. Shoot. Bubble comes out. They need to fight this bubble. Oh, no, it's not good. Bonk is here, though. I think they finally get mid here, just barely. Wow, that was a really close. That was really close. Even one of those fights going differently would have changed this entirely. One of the, like, 5 fights that happened. But Blank Z is still playing these sides so well. And they always have had a presence here in mid, even without actually being in mid right now. Bubble comes out. Hold on. Tilliness, like I said, has quite the advantage at this point. They have 3 specials ready to go for this left side in particular. If Blank Z tries to enter from one side, they're dead. Yeah, we see Benji going the flank here with the Booyah. The Booyah is going to be wasted almost. Splashdown's going to cap the zone too. Shoot, this is so bad for Tilliness all of a sudden. Blank Z getting just a fantastic cleanup there. Really well done. So it still has one opportunity here, but they need to make a count. They need to clear out properly, which they have not been able to do, at least easily just yet. Bonk going to be coming in now for this right side. The slider gets wasted because they're lagging. Hold on. Bonk goes down. Shoot. It's not looking too good. Luis needs to find this kill. Luis finds the kill. Strikes come out at the very least. We're gonna have a chance here. Oh, but it's gonna end here. Blank Z able to just hold mid so well, man. Well done to them. They played that game very well. Close game. With that being said, Blank Z will be taking that. set, and they will be moving on. And yeah, nothing else really to say about that. I think that's gonna actually be the last of our cast, unless let me ask someone real quick. Yeah, waiting to hear back. It's very likely though that will be our last set. For today. All right. Yep. If you want to see the bracket, I will send the bracket in chat for the rest of it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I think. I think FLUTI will be casting the rest of the sets. So you just go watch FLUTI or Dapple Productions, whoever's doing it, whatever. But yeah, thank you for watching and tuning in to watch the sets, and I hope you enjoyed.